Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. Now, if you're about to get on a big bird or a canoe and start paddling like crazy, and you're coming to live in downtown Peyia, well actually uptown Peyia, guess what? This video is especially for you because that's where you are going to be residing for a short period of time while you sort yourself out in downtown Paphos. Who am I talking about? Lady Emma, her superstar, of course, Lord Rob, and of course there's a couple of Gumbarus coming with them, and that's Viscount Bradley and of course Princess Maya. We're waiting especially for you. Now, if you head down that way, you go down towards the football stadium, and of course you can head down to Coral Bay. Nice view, isn't it? But we're not going to go that way. We're going to go towards the right and head into the older part of Peyia and show you where Philippos Uptown Supermarket is, and then work our way around Peyia Square. And you never know, might do a special get on your own side of the road, love. There we go. I think she thought she was driving in Greece. I don't know if the camera picked that up, but she was coming round on completely the wrong side of the road, but there we go. Anyway, Sir David Potter, Lady Angela, guess what? This video could be for you. Now, if you read that no entry sign, it says there's no entry between 7 o'clock and 8 o'clock, and I think 11:30 and 1 o'clock, wasn't it? Luckily for me, it's only 10 to 12. So there we go. We're only going down the wrong way for about 40 minutes, and then it'll be open both ways. Why is it a one way some hours and not other hours, you're wondering? Well, there's a school. You see that school on the right hand side there, and of course when those littlies get picked up, the mummies and daddies, same all over the world, doesn't it, park wherever they feel like it, and they cause absolute pandemonium. And guess what? They go this way, that way, they abseil. Anyway, you know what I mean. It's pandemonium. If I was you, when the school is closing, I would just stay home and have lunch. Much better. Anyway, we're coming in the back end of Peyia. A special video for Lady Emma, and of course her family will come into Paphos, and of course other superstars. You've got Lady Angeletta. Yeah, she's curious to know about what the roadworks are like. Well, just over there now, we're going to go up there, as I say, to the right, and that is the main Peyia municipality building right in front of us. That's where you're going to pay your water. That's where you get your marriage license, isn't it? You know, if your name is my cousin King James and you married your Queen in downtown Paphos, that's probably where you got your marriage license. And of course, down the back end is where you actually got all the photos for your wedding. Remember, we made a special video of you. Big shout out to your Princess Darlie. We're missing you like crazy. There you go, Uptown Philippos Supermarket. So not far if you're living just up that road over yonder. See? You can go that way to that villa we just came from as well. It's confusing, but I'm sure you will soon learn your way around in downtown Peyia. It's not that big, if you understand me. Now, this is the main event coming up. This is where all of the restaurants and cafes, there's the Peyia Financial Department on the left hand side, brand new Arabica coffee shop, you've got an old boys pub, you've got a takeaway down there, you've got the Peyia Tavern, the Fitos Tavern, Veros Tavern. See, lots of tavernas waiting, especially for you. Big car park, the municipality there on the right hand side. Jailhouse Bar and Pub, that's waiting for you. You've got a pharmacy, there's a bakery, oh my goodness, electrical shop, pool cleaning people, and a lot of roadworks going on in downtown Peyia. But look, oh my goodness, this section of the road is open. Let's go and see how far we can go. And it appears you can go that way. So guess what? We'll go as far as we can, and then we'll come back up and go down that way. It would appear that a little bit of normality has returned to Peyia. And now they're sorting out the pavements. Oh my goodness. Don't pop in there on the right hand side, that's the police station. And I tell you, there's a captain in there or two, and they'll be living down inside of you. No, they won't. I'm only joking. Only if you're doing something naughty, isn't it? Like committing a burglary or speeding or something like that. Anyway, what's coming up here? Nick the Tyre Shop. See? On the right hand side, you've got Nick the Tyres. So if you want a tyre, you pop in and see Grumpy Nick, and he'll sort you out, that's for sure. You've got a post office, see, if you're living in Peyia. And if you've got a furry friend, there's a vet there as well. Very good vet, by the way. And if you want some picture framing done, there's a little place there on the left-hand side that's waiting just for you. Oh my goodness, what a huge improvement this road is. For those of you who are familiar with Peyia, my goodness, it's all smooth and there's pavements and no potholes. Vast improvement, huge improvement. You tend to take it for granted, don't you? And you hate it when there's big diggering going on. But when it's finished, look at that, that's much better. And now there's a private car park over there to park when you go to the shops. You've got the brewery bar, you've got a Bookies, you've got an Indian restaurant. Oh, there's a lot going on in Peyia. There's too much to even mention. Another bakery, you've got another hair salon, you've got another pharmacist, and then you've got the Peyia Medical Centre. Oh my goodness, your property seller, Harris's bar. Oh my goodness. For anyone coming to Peyia, oh my goodness, everything you could ever want is here. All your dreams will come true. Now and again you pop down the road to Paphos, obviously, just have a look at the Paphos Mall, come down to the spectacality of the Paphos Promenade and the Paphos Harbour area. But apart from that, why would you ever want to leave Peyia? And of course, just over the road yonder is Coral Bay. Although at the moment that's a little bit big-digged, but they are promising us by the early May-ish, hopefully, it'll all be finished. And when it's done, I'm pretty sure it'll be looking so much better. Well, I'm absolutely shocked. In less than, just over a week now, they have literally finished the main road through Peyia. So, if you're getting on a big bird or a canoe and coming to downtown Peyia for a week, a fortnight, or perhaps even the rest of your life, Peyia, it's waiting, and it really is waiting, especially for you. This is the main road down to the Coral Bay area, the blueness of the blue Mediterranean Sea that you can see over the treetops and over the rooftops. That is downtown Coral Bay. And if you want a bit of juice on the way, hop in here and say hello to Stavros, because that's the family and they'll be in there waiting just for you. You can get a great coffee in there as well. And it is probably the best car wash, certainly south of downtown Paphos. There's no doubt about that. If you like what you see, hit the like, click that subscribe. Don't forget to keep coming back for a little bit more of our complete and utter madness on the little channel known as Marika and me. And of course, if you want to keep the channel afloat, why not go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform? That's where you could gift us that virtual coffee or two as a thank you, as a gesture of goodwill, and of course to keep us motivated to make these little videos especially for you. And I'd like to thank some of the guys that take that little bit of extra trouble, and we love you from the bottom of our two hearts. We really do. If your name is Miss Joe and there's a Baz in your life, we thank you very much indeed. If your name is Lady Amanda and there's a Sir Jim in your life that likes that superb word, spectacality, we thank you very much indeed. Sir John Ricey, we thank you very much. Lady Kirstine, we thank you very much indeed. And I'd also like to thank some of the guys that again take the trouble to help us out via YouTube on the thanks button in the comments section. If your name's Lady Ali, thank you very much indeed. And of course, on top of that, she's one of our superstar members on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. We thank you from the bottom of our two hearts. Lord Lee, Lady Vicky, and of course their Princess Layla in downtown South Wales. We thank you from the bottom of our two hearts, not only for gifting us the coffees, but on top of that for being a superstar member on the Buy Me a Coffee platform. And of course, coming very soon is a very special day indeed for another young lady in downtown South Wales. She shares her birthday with me, and that day is coming very soon indeed. If your name is Princess Kaylee, we're talking about you. And a big shout out to your mum, Lady Anne-Marie, and of course your dad, her partner in her crimes, of course, Sir Michael. We're missing you like crazy, and we know that you're coming back to Paphos in the summer, and we will be waiting especially for you. Now, on one side of the road, which is the left, is downtown Coral Bay. On the other side of the road, on the right hand side, is downtown Peyia. So come with me as we head back up towards Peyia, and then we take that little diversion the other way and let's see how much of that road is open, because I'm pretty sure if your name is Sir David Potter and there's a blonde beauty in your life called Lady Angela, you're very, very curious to know if that section of the road is open. So don't click off just yet. Let's head back up into central Peyia, and on that raised crossroads, before we head up to Peyia Square, we are going to take a left and head down past one or two little restaurants and a very, very special place indeed, especially if your name is Lady Ali. And it's somewhere where Sir Neil likes to walk to. And I've no doubt that the two dads, yep, Lord Mike and Sir Brian, have a little chuckle when he comes back. What am I talking about? The Rose Flower Shop. Yeah. So when Sir Neil and Lady Ali are in town, Sir Neil puts on his walking boots and he heads back up towards Peyia from Coral Bay and buys a beautiful bouquet of flowers for, of course, the girl in his life, Lady Ali. So don't click off just yet. We're heading back up there very, very shortly indeed. Peyia, by the way, is a great place to live. It really, really is, because it literally is on the cusp of the blueness of the blue Mediterranean Sea in downtown Coral Bay. And then, of course, it's only a 10-15 minute drive to downtown Paphos. And of course, it's only 25 minutes, 30 minutes or thereabouts, depending on the speed you're travelling, it's obviously to the Paphos airport. And as I've mentioned in this video, pretty much everything you want you see in Peyia, from private schools to local schools, to vets, to restaurants, lawyers, coffee shops, restaurants galore. What more can you want out of life? And on top of all of that, the sun is always shining, the sky is always blue, the sea is always blue, Mr. Paul is always dressed head to toe in blue. That must mean one thing: all that is missing is you. So come on, get yourself on a big bird or a canoe, start paddling like crazy. Paphos, Cyprus, Marika and me, we are quite simply waiting especially for you. Here we are, we're back on the road that we came down. The shops galore, by the way. Peyia Chippy's just over there if you fancy a large sausage. If your name is Lady Andrea, I'm pretty sure they'll do an extra large one for you. Dip it in batter, but of course no vinegar, because we don't want it to get soggy and we don't want it to droop. There's the Gumbaros in blue. They've all had some new police cars, by the way, so they're all driving them very, very carefully to keep them nice and shiny and not damage them. That'll all go out the window in about 6 months or so, doesn't it? Yeah, there we are. Britannia kiosk, if you want your English newspaper, or a German one, yeah, or a French one, yes, bilingual in Midtown Peyia. So they're doing some digging down that way now to the left. But this road, wow, what an improvement. For those of you who know Peyia, and perhaps for those of you who watch, you live in and around Peyia, because there are one or two of you, I know, yes. Here's Nick, Grumpy Nick. He's known as Grumpy Nick because he's always got a scowl on his face, but he's actually quite a nice chap, to be honest. He does have a chuckle now and again with you. Well, not often. He's a bit grumpy, but he's called Grumpy Nick. There you go. Now, what's coming up there? That is, oh, Golden Roses being signposted that way. That's the flower shop I'm talking about. So maybe that's an old sign because this road was closed, or maybe this road you can't go all the way down. But anyway, don't click off just yet, especially if your name is Sir David Potter. We're going to take that left and we're going to head over this brand new block paved area. Do you remember looking at this only a week ago or so, and I said there was a lot of blocks stacked up but there wasn't a lot of work going on? Well, somehow they've all got laid and the road looks open. Oh my goodness. Sir Neil's getting excited, Lady Ali's getting excited. There it is, the Golden Rose Flower Shop, and it's there waiting especially for you. There's the Sabbath Grill, one of the best restaurants in Midtown Peyia. Great meal, fair prices, and entertainment on many nights of the week, particularly I think on a Thursday and a Friday. They have Greek folkloric dancing and that kind of thing. There we go. Sir David Potter is going to be very, very happy indeed. Now we're going to follow this road down and join the main coast road all the way from, well, should we say Coral Bay to St. George. And here's a man in a big digger with a full scoop on the front, and he's going to go and dump that somewhere, that's for sure. Slowly tidying up in and around Peyia. But look at that, over the treetops, over the rooftops, that is the blue Mediterranean Sea that is licking and lapping the coastline of downtown Coral Bay. All that's missing is you. Come on, come and see us in downtown Paphos. I'm going to say thanks for watching. Of course, if you do like what you see, hit that like, click that subscribe. Don't forget to keep coming back for a little bit more of our complete and utter madness. And don't forget to go and hunt us down on the Buy Me a Coffee platform, or perhaps help us out via the super thanks on YouTube itself. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again very, very soon indeed. Here we are on the main coast road from Sea Caves, and we're going to take a left and head back towards Coral Bay. Views to die for on a spectacality of the day indeed. Thanks for watching, and of course we'll see you again very, very soon indeed.